have finally good hair.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our safeguard against the wiles and wickedness of the devil. Restrain him, O God, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin and destruction of souls. Amen. Hey, who's been parking in my spot?
Catholic Church, bless yourself.
Oh, this is nice. Hero kind of guy. Just the right mix of down to earth and save the world. That's you, my everyday hero. I love you for your heart, your strength, your commitment to being a good man. But most of all, I love you because you're mine. I like it. That's funny. It's so good to be home. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Where are they? Aha. These things right here. When you're cleaning something, you don't even have to use the whole thing. Just take a pair of scissors and cut here and use this piece. This scrubs toilets amazingly. And we're gonna have to get one of these because I just love filling them up with essential oils. Get over here, you. No eggs. I'm gonna get these. Rosemary. Imitation vanilla. Get over here, you. Now, I know Seth loves Pop-Tarts. I don't know how these would be, but let's give it a try. Just for Valentine's Day. No way. Look what they have for $1. This is minimally processed, so it's better, but it still will spike your insulin level. That's not bad. Olive oil for $1. Little thing of it. Oh, look at that. Coconut oil, non-GMO. Huh, for $1. Kidding. Oh man, too bad it wasn't 100. For $1? Oh, do they have it? Do they have it? Oh man, that would be great. I still think we can make our own. Should I? Look it, they got tuna for $1. No way. Albacore tuna for $1. There it is. Look at that. If you like SpaghettiOs, they got a lot of good stuff here. Chicken noodle soup for $1. These cookies, oh my gosh, when I was a kid, right? Remember the ones with the holes in the middle? They were like one of my favorite cookies. It was so much fun. I used to put it on my finger. Come on, you gotta know what I'm talking about. We have to find a cookie for the Cookie Monster, Mr. Fry. What would he like? I have no idea. I mean, you found these Chips Ahoy cookies that he loves, but it's a small bag, right?
Oh, hey.
Oh, what, for Daddy?
Yep.
Oh, for Valentine's Day?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You know your daddy. You know your poppy.
Okay, I'm done.
Look at that, Oreos. Daddy likes Oreos.
I just got him some.
Oh. This is what the doctor ordered. When you have a kid who does scootering, that's what you need. Nani likes this. These are the best cards. You always know the one you found when it makes you cry. Now that's a big heart. That would be really fun. The best place in the world. Look what I got. Ooh. This is it, baby. This is it. There it is.
Convince her in the comments. Get me Moshi's here, please.
Look at this, people. Is that not amazing? Look at. Look at. Perfect. 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 And look at the carbs. You want to look at the carbs, not the calories. And good fat. We can make those. What is that?
Chocolate something.
No. Is it keto? Look. Keto cups. We can make those though. We always do. All that is coconut oil. Look.
It's only 7.
Coconut oil. Oh my gosh, they got different ones. Coffee. You can make this stuff. All right, so we're back in action. Sarah's gonna help her sister do a project. You know, she wasn't gonna do it. She's like, I don't wanna do it. I'm like, listen, we all help each other. Then she's like, oh, will you take me selling so I can buy you something for your birthday when it's time. And I says, well, see, I want to help you. She's like, well, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm like, yeah, but you want me to. We have to help each other. So I said, I'll buy you a burger and a fry if you want to do it. You know, if you do it for my daughter. And so she goes, okay, times change, don't they, when you mention food? Okay, so I got my perfume. I cannot believe it. I have my rose perfume. I'm gonna spray my pillowcases with it so I can always smell it. Maybe even put it in some water and do that with my new spray bottle. I got my pistachios for $5 and a nice card from Mr. Frey. All right, 13 grams of fat. That's healthy fat, mind you. So that is great. So say you need 60 to 80% at each meal. Look at that, 17%, okay? Now, your carbs, 3%, but you get to minus the fiber, okay? So really, it's really 5 grams when you look at it this way. And it's protein and
Alright, was that so hard?
look at this.
Not really.
Calcium, iron, potassium, thiamine, vitamin B6, phosphorus, magnesium, copper. This is all good stuff right here. And it's with sea salt. And it's good for your heart. Half a cup. Ew, dead pig on fries. Ew. I can't stop eating these pistachios.
Wait, do they have a chicken sandwich though?
What is it about McDonald's that smells divine?
Well, you can actually
What is it? No, I can't. I'm watching my carbs. I'm gonna watch them go in.
Alright, babe.
All right, Michelle from Chickens by the Lake, we have a question. We want to know what? How do you get your French fries cut so perfectly? I forget. Do you have a machine that does it for you? I think you do. Let us know, please. Okay, we did it. We're done for the day. Cooking time. Okay, I have a little haul for you. I'm gonna have my coffee, even though it's 3 in the afternoon, but it's decaf. Who cares, right? Don't forget it, Joanne. Anyway, this is from the dollar store, some of it, and some of it's from Whole Foods. It's so good to be home. Isn't that the truth, right? Hopefully you feel that same way. Celebrate everything. That's how I always feel. I'm always like, I don't know why everything's so exciting. I don't know. So, I love towels. I use them all the time in the kitchen. Enjoy simple pleasures. It's so pretty. I love that color and the little pattern. How cute. So that's a total of $3. Can't go wrong with that. And this here, index cards, I'm actually going to, let me show you. I'm going to take this little box to my friend's house. She's having us over for poetry tea time. And I got this. It's just adorable. Look how precious, right? And I'm going to take the different color index cards and write all the wonderful things that I see in her. And then whenever she's having a bad day, she can just whip one out. $1 here. And then my daughter picked out these, but she can't have them until tomorrow, St. Valentine's Day. Okay, there's some shampoo from the dollar store. Okay, so I figure I'll give this to Steve. Hero kind of guy. But most of all, I love you because you're mine. I'll either give him that card or the really nice one. This is for Sarah. She picked it out at the dollar store. Normally I have my own things that I get for her for Valentine's Day. But of course, Ace Bandage. Remember that one at the store? And then for $1, 150. You can't go wrong. Napkins. Okay. And I showed you this in the store. I like how Chickens by the Lake does have containers too. I chose the rectangle ones because in case I need to put them in something else, I just think it would fit better. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I always need stuff like that, so that's perfect. So thank you, Michelle. And we have some cotton balls from the dollar store. That's also tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Okay, these are heavy duty pads. All right. This was so good to clean the toilet with. I'm not even kidding. Perfect. If you have a stained toilet and you can't get it out. And rubber bands. Did I pay for all of these things? I guess so. For your hair. All right, that's for the girls. So let's put that away. I also have Valentine things, but I thought, you know what, since they need these things or would like these things, let me buy it for you for Valentine's Day. Now, you hear the Waltons on in the background? Spray bottle. I love, love, love. So I think for the kitchen and living room, all the downstairs area, even though I use a diffuser, I can fill this with water and put my favorite essential oils in here. Spray down the sofas. You can even put like one that fights mold. Whatever you like. Any kind of bacteria that might be floating around. Okay, and $1 albacore tuna. Never. Oh, chickens of the sea. Chicken of the sea. Okay, I think I'll go there from now on. You know what would be really funny is if they had a can of tuna instead of chickens by by the sea. Call it chickens by the lake. I did buy chocolate fudge. It's half of a can, really, that you normally would see. $1. I don't know. I probably didn't do myself justice. No, I think you can get a can of it for $1. I think it's either that or $2 at the grocery store. My mother-in-law likes her cough syrup. Got her one of those. Imitation vanilla. I don't mind the imitation part, but it is the alcohol. Ooh, and the sugar. Oh, I hope somebody's not feeling good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. That's on the television. Alright, this is for Seth. He likes... I never saw this brand. We'll give it a shot. That's for Valentine's Day. And I showed you the sugar. I already showed you all this, didn't I? Right? And then while I'm at the register, I see there's 12 of these, right? Tortilla wraps. That's good if you want to put salad or whatever in there. Not for me, unless, see this, I shouldn't do it anyway, no matter how the carbs. All right, so this would be 18 grams minus the fiber, so now it brings it down to 17 grams. So even though it's true, you can go that way. Oh, look at the ingredients, horror. Hydrogenated soybean. Oh, horrible. Horrible. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I got 2 of these. So, I don't know. I see those, I think, burritos. Rosemary leaves. Beautiful, beautiful. Even though I should have really gone to the grocery store to find them and then dry them out. I like doing that. All right, and then I got a vanilla one. I think that's why I liked it, because I got half and half. All right, look at that Pillsbury. Even though, yeah, whoop-de-doo, all horrifying ingredients. Horror. Every bit is horror. Every single ingredient is horrible. All right, just the once, though. You never see me buy that, right? You know that pink cake? It was a pink cake I'm making. Cupcakes. Actually, we better get a work on. I got so much to do. So much cooking. All right, so now that the horror is over with, I think. Did I show you everything? Oh, yeah. This was at Walgreens, the pistachios. I guess there's a coupon for that, too, so you could have got them for, like, was it $3.99? I didn't have my coupon, so I paid $5. All right, so this is a beautiful card. It's called Between You and Me. It wasn't, I wasn't planning on falling in love when I met you. This is from Mr. Fry, and it's true. When I saw him, how's this? After I saw him, I remember going, oh my gosh, stay focused, Lisa, get your mind off him. I never expected to fall in love with him. I wasn't planning on feeling so attracted to someone. So that day, here I am, poor me, just trucking along, and then all of a sudden, bam. I didn't plan on it. Let's see. But you awakened feelings inside of me that I'd forgotten existed. When I met you, I didn't realize how much our love would grow. That the attraction that first brought us together would reach beyond passion to the comfort of knowing I have someone very special. Someone who is not only my lover, but my close friend. When I met you, I had no idea where our relationship would lead us, how beautiful you would make my world. But I know now, without a doubt, the luckiest day of my life was the day I met you. Yeah. See how pretty? Yeah, whenever I have to get really sincere with Mr. Fry, even though you could write your own, I usually go to the me and you section. That was in Walgreens. Okay, maybe see. I don't know if I should give him this one during the restaurant or the other one, because this one's kind of lengthy. We're trying to enjoy ourselves, so maybe I'll do that in the morning. And I have some treats for him. Okay, Whole Foods time. All right, now, why do I have nettle leaf? This supports healthy histamine levels and respiratory response. Nettle leaf. Stinging nettle. I wonder if it's the same thing. That should be good for me. You know something? I should take that. I got this for Mr. Fry. It was really stinging nettle I was supposed to get him, but I didn't see it anywhere. And since I saw nettle, perhaps that might be the same thing. Anyway, because he got bit by a tick, his immune system needs to be strong. Of course, with food. And then there's this other thing called COQ10, antioxidant supporting and a healthy heart. So we have to be careful of his major organs because that's what the tick disease likes to attack. All right, and then wheatgrass powder. This is a major healing. If you have stomach issues, this tastes like Miffy's pellets smell, my rabbit, but this actually, it not only feels better in your belly, it actually heals your intestinal walls and stomach. So please, wheatgrass it's called, okay? Whole Foods. And then this here is oregano leaf. I also got this for Mr. Fry. I would imagine it had to do with making his immune system strong. So he likes these things. He adds it to his drinks that he makes. All right, and then of course, my beautiful, beautiful Persian rose. Oh my goodness, look at this thing, will you please? This thing is so good. I mean, I would think you'd have to really like the smell of rose. What the heck, comes with no cover? What's up with that? They're so cheap. You pay $22 and you don't even get a cover. That's not right. I like it. All right, so we got it. We got it. Thank you, Mr. Fry. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed my little haul here. All right, it's nice to see what other people buy, right? Okay, so I'm going to cook fish. And instead of using breadcrumb, I think I'm going to use flaxseed with walnuts. Okay, so remember that God is good all the time, and I hope that you are blessed, and I pray that you can receive things that you like at the store as well. God bless you. Amen.